Hello and welcome back to part 4 of this little assembly here, the wheel support assembly. Okay, so we're going to move on now and actually have a look at the final part before we can go put everything together and build our assembly. So we'll take a look at the wheel. So let's pop that over here, again, taking a new part. Okay, so for this one, take a bit of a look and maybe you can pause the video there and have a wee think about how you're going to model this. I think it's going to be easier for me just to get on and put it down, and hopefully you'll understand the reasons for it momentarily. So I'm going to pick up on front view here to begin with, and I'm going to open up a sketch, and I'm going to pop in a vertical center line here, and I'm also going to pop in a horizontal center line here. One for symmetry in terms of when I start doing a bit of sketching, and one later on to revolve my sketch in order to produce the wheel. So when we look at the PDF of this component, I'm actually going to draw the upper half that you can see that is currently hatched in. So we're going to pick up a line here to start with. I'm going to make it coincident, just going to avoid things like the midpoints of lines and so on. So I'm going to start above the origin. It's one of the few instances that some of our sketches that we do go above the origin. So I'm going to pop this out. I can see the overall width of this is 50 mil, so just want to get it close to about 25-ish. Let's see the difference between that and that, 24 and 36. So if I come up here like so, a few mil, that will do me there. 4 or 5 mil, oops, click. And then I'm going to come in to put the wall thickness there, come up here, comes up at a bit of an angle. I'm using the blue line there to guide me that I'm vertical with the bit underneath, and then now horizontal with the top of my center line. I've created basically half that profile there. At this stage here, I can add in some of these dimensions just to tie it down a little bit. So the inner diameter of the hole for this wheel is measured from the center line to here, and given a dimension not like that, but rather like this. So pop that in, and oops, sorry, I thought I clicked there. Oh, there we go. I'm going to make that 24. It is a tight tolerance hole here. It's an H7. So back over here. Fit with tolerance. It is a hole. Find H7. There we go. We need 2 decimal places, which we've got. So we've got our tolerance in. Clean tick. That's good. The diameter for this one then, so smart dimension again, from here to here, isn't such a tight tolerance. It's simply 36. So we can put that in. And the length of it from here to this center line, again you can see I'm taking advantage of dimensioning to a center line where I can produce the result either as shown, or by simply pushing my mouse to the right and get the full length of it there. So let's make that 50. Okay, the wall thickness is 10, so from here to here, 10. We can shift that later whenever we modify the sketch so it doesn't get in the way. We'll do a 38 while we're at it. And then we've got a 5 from the vertex here to the top edge. Let's pop that over to the left a little bit to give us a bit of room here to zoom in and pick up this line, which is going to be our 3, our last dimension there. So let's see, what are we missing at the minute? Probably the overall diameter. So smart dimension from the top to the horizontal center line, overall diameter of this wheel is 100. So here you can see we've got a fully dimensioned sketch. Let's just tidy things up a little bit here. Change the standard again to keep it consistent. Tolerance it. Okay, that. Oh my goodness me. Why has it put in so many decimal places? Oh, 2. So, don't know why I did that at all. Don't recall changing anything. Let's get into dimensions. Primary precision, 2 decimal places. OK on that. There we go, let's sort that out. Sometimes these happy accidents give us an opportunity to see how we can tackle different problems. So, as you can see here, I've created basically, as I say, 1/2 of the hatched bit of the wheel that you can see in your PDF. All I'm going to do now is drag a window to encompass that sketch plus the vertical center line, and then mirror the entities, and I've got a fully defined upper half. So maybe you can see where I'm heading here now, because I'm going to jump into features, revolve. Because there's two center lines being used for symmetry and rotation, I need to specify this time, because there's more than one, it won't pick it up itself. I need to specify, and obviously I don't want the vertical one, I don't want this kind of twisting like so, but rather I want it to revolve around this. You can see as soon as I select that, I have got my wheel. Full 360, but just to remind you, we can alter that to anything we want. So you can see it's chopping it back there. We want the full 360 to make a wheel, of course, so we just select 360 and green tick, and there you go. We have one wheel. I think that is that one. It's a 1060 alloy here, so we can right click, edit materials, steel. Let's have a little look here. I'm past it already. There. Am I getting the right 1060 alloy? Is that 1060 alloy? Is that aluminium actually? I think 1060 alloy is aluminium. Yes, there it is there. Apply and close. Okay, so that is the wheel created. So join me in the next part whenever we start to look at building our assembly. Thank you.